Hey guys, Magnus here, bringing you another event idea video, and this one is for a mini update for the Simpsons Tapped Out. Now, I'm carrying on, don't worry, but if you could, I would love it if you could share this video with all your Tapped Out friends, okay? My goal is, I'm not like looking to gain like thousands of views or millions of views. I'm just looking to break 100 views on these videos, and that for me will make it worth it. So if you could just share them, like them, make sure to leave a comment. That tends to help in algorithms and stuff. So just like give it a like, give it a comment. I think comments help more than likes in terms of algorithm. So yeah, just comment. Just even if it's just like nice video, something like that. Just so it will help me out, and that will hopefully ensure that this series remains. All I ask, really. So today we're going to be doing another mini update. This one is another Elder update, but it actually is kind of, I'm going to call it the Curfew update, or I'll probably just name it after the episode it's based off. That's probably what the title is, but you can call it the Curfew update if you will. Now, this sign in the episode, I really just wanted to make an update so I could add this sign, because I really want this. I think this could be kind of cool. So it's based on an episode that I forgot the name of already. I looked it up like 10 minutes ago, and now I forgot when I've come around to doing the video, but it'll be in the title, so that's the name of the episode, as you can see there. So basically, this update will be mainly based around the Elders, but it will have it kind of falls into the theme of the episode as well. It kind of is almost a retelling of that episode, so as you'll see. So let's get into it. So, the start, gasp, Skinner finds someone has broken into the school to steal the Puma Pride statue. He goes to Wiggum, who interviews all the kids, but no one comes forward. Wiggum then interviews all the parents. No one comes forward. Make Homer answer questions, make Lisa answer questions, make Bart answer questions, make Marge answer questions, and make Wiggum interview kids and adults, and this will unlock the event. The event currency is going to be clues, so they will just be like little fingerprint things, maybe like a little broken shard of glass. It could be anything like that, really. A fingerprint, or a shard of glass, or something like that. Could be anything. But basically that will be the event currency, and that's how you start up the event. So let's jump into the Super Premium first. The Super Premium is going to be Gladys for $8.99 or $8.99 or pounds, and of course she will unlock with the stack of donuts. Now Gladys is just another random retirement castle resident. I decided just to pick one at random, and I went with Gladys. She literally is nothing of note. She appears in one scene, and she is name dropped, and we never ever see her again. And so she is very insignificant, and I think that's perfect for Super Premium. My opinion on Super Premium is I don't want characters who are like established to be a Super Premium. I don't want like Ian, for example, who's going to be in the Super Premium for Thanksgiving. I'd rather him not be there. I'd rather someone small and insignificant be as a Super Premium. Same with like Donut Homer. Like the Donut Homer costume, as cool as it was, and it's kind of as worth it as I think it is, even though it is Super Premium, it's ridiculously priced. I'd rather they just added like Demon Mo to the Super Premium, because at the very least it's a character that you might not get, but it's not one you're going to miss very much. And so for that, I kind of feel like, screw it, I'm just going to pick a random resident. I'm not going to put, I was originally going to put, I forget her name now, but, oh god, what is her name? Zelda, that's it. I was originally going to put Zelda, but Zelda's quite significant. She appears in a few episodes, and she played like a big part. And I feel like Zelda doesn't deserve to be a Super Premium either. So I threw in Gladys instead. So this random woman called Gladys, she's going to be the Super Premium. And we're going to have a quest line based around her character. All we know of her character is she's old, she lives in the retirement castle, and she's reading a book. So I've based it all around her hating books that have like, basically she's reading like 50 Shades of Grey, and she's like, this book is too smutty, I'm gonna write my own book, and that's her entire quest line. But in the store is gonna be Springfield Senior Center with Dorothy for 150 donuts. So Dorothy is a Giga Chad, alright? Dorothy is a character that I want badly, because Dorothy was so funny. There's the one scene where Homer mistakes Dorothy for Marge's mother, wheels her out, and then wheels her back in. And I think she asks if she can come too. And I think she's just a sweet old lady. She used to be like a really recurring retirement castle member.
But then she kind of faded into the background, and now she doesn't appear anymore. Probably something to do with her shape, her head shape, and how weirdly animated she is. The senior center actually only appears in the "Do the Bartman" song, so I'm like unsure whether they can add it or not. But I don't know. I threw it in here anyway. If not, just give us a cafe or some shit. I don't know. And now she could come with the Hallow Roach Apartments because obviously that's the building where she lives in. But I've decided to throw the Hallow Roach Apartments in the prize track because it's a building that is like so long awaited that I really think it should just be given for free and it shouldn't be thrown in the store for premium. I feel like that's not right. So the Springfield Senior Center will come with Dorothy for 150 donuts. I know it looks a bit like the Android's dungeon, but make it cool, make it unique, and you can throw it in there. And yeah, you get Dorothy as a full playable character. She obviously is in a wheelchair, but that's cool. We've got characters who are in wheelchairs anyway, so she'll just be in her wheelchair and she'll be wheeling herself along. So the questline, no one comes forward, so Wiggum implements a curfew for the town that applies to adults and kids, making the only people who can come out at night be the old folks. Grandpa, Jasper, and the old Jewish man are out and about, going to skate parks, taking their medicine in the park, and being rebels. Bart and Lisa want to solve this stolen Puma statue and plan to sneak out. So you make Bart and Lisa sneak out, make oldies be rebellious, ×3, make Wiggum patrol the town, and make Springfielders earn clues, and you will unlock the "We're watching you kids" sign. So yeah, you get this big sign as the first prize, as a decoration. I think this one is so cool, and it's definitely a worthwhile decoration for sure. Lisa and Bart find that the statue was dragged through the back of the grounds of the elementary. Willie catches them, but doesn't enjoy the curfew either, so he tells them that he saw the perp dragging the statue, but he thought it was just Gravedigger Billy, and we could have Gravedigger Billy pop up. Anyway, the perp stopped off to eat some ice cream, so you make Willie help out the case, make Bart and Lisa track down the ice cream van, make oldies ignore the sign, and make Wiggum patrol the town, and make Springfielders earn clues, and this will unlock the Native American ice cream truck. So yeah, you get this little truck here. I think this is pretty cool. I think it's good. It's proper potential for like if they wanted to do like a Native American update, or if they wanted to do a a Thanksgiving update as well. I don't know. I know that this particular portrayal is a bit problematic to say the least, but it still definitely would be a cool little decoration to get in the game. So they track down the ice cream truck and find Mole Man running it. They ask Mole Man who he served the other night, but he doesn't remember. His glasses were broken earlier that night by Nelson. However, he does remember the person paid him in medicine, not money. Very strange. Bart and Lisa check the pills, and they're from the Hallow Roach Apartments. But they make this. As they make this discovery, Wiggum catches them. So you make Lisa and Bart be captured. Make Mole Man serve ice cream if you own him. Make oldies buy ice cream ×3, and make Wiggum arrest Bart and Lisa. Make Springfielders earn clues, and you unlock the Hallow Roach Apartments. So this will be a building in the game. This will be the only building in the prize track, sadly, but I don't know. I think this is a cool enough decoration. This is pretty cool too, and this is for the quest line. So, and you know what? I feel like this is such a significant building to add that I kind of don't care if it was the only building. So Bart and Lisa plead Wiggum to look at the pills they found, but he doesn't listen. Snake is in the prison at the time, and we already have the location of the pills, so just ignore this. He tells the kids, if you give us the pills, if you give me the pills, I can help us get out of this place. So they throw the pills to Snake, and then he throws the pills into Wiggum, sending him asleep, and they escape the jail with the kids. So you make Lisa and Bart search for the Puma Pride statue in Hallow Roach Apartments, make Wiggum sleep on the job, make Snake escape from jail, and make elders visit the Hallow Roach Apartments ×3, and make Springfielders earn clues, and you unlock the Puma Pride statue. So yeah, this will just be a little decoration on the stand. You have the little Puma on there. You can place this wherever you like. Like I said, it's just for the sake of the event, but yeah, they could make this cool, so could be cool to get. It's seen in the background quite a bit as well. So Bart and Lisa find the statue in Grandpa's room. They confront Grandpa, and he admits he had the statue, but he didn't steal it. Increase did. He just stole it. From Increase. Increase admits, I did it, but only because I was going a bit loopy on my meds, and I thought it was a real Puma. He still thinks it's a real human. He's like, get it away from me. So you make Bart and Lisa bring the evidence to Wiggum, make Wiggum look over the evidence, make Grandpa hand back the statue, and make Skinner put the statue back in its place, and make Springfielders earn clues, and this will unlock Increase as a full playable character. So Increase does appear in the episode, but he's actually not sleeping for once. You can see him here. He's up and about. And I don't know. I think Increase could be a really cool character. This is like the wiki photo of him, and he's just always asleep. But you can see he's awake here. This is definitely him. I'm like 99% sure this is him. Obviously, his skin's a bit of a darker tone here, but I think this is meant to be the same guy. So yeah, we can get Increase as a full playable character. That will be very awesome. And he's definitely a prominent member of the retirement home, just like Dorothy. So it'd be cool to get him. Let's move on to the epilogue. So Wiggum tells the town the crime is resolved, and now he has lifted the curfew on the adults and kids. But he's placing in a new curfew. Oldies, you're stuck in home. You're stuck in your homes at night. So you make Grandpa and Increase be locked in the home at night, in the retirement home at night, and make Bart and Lisa go out at night once more, and that will be the end of the event. So, let's have a look at some character tasks, animations, and briefly I'm going to run down my idea for the character's questline. So for Gladys, we've got fall asleep while reading for 60 minutes, so this will be her. She'll be walking around the town, reading her little book here, and then she'll begin to snore, begin to close her eyes, and then she'll just face plant the road. She'll be asleep, and then she'll shake her head, wake up, and carry on reading, and then repeat. Finish another novel for 4 hours, that will be the retirement castle. Visit the library for 8 hours, that'll be the library. Write her own novel about her life for 12 hours. This will be her, and she will, basically what will spawn, it'll be a static animation, so she'll be stuck wherever you start it. But a little table will spawn, and there'll be like an old-timey typewriter, and she'll be there tapping away, and then she'll be thinking, and then she'll maybe rip the page out, scrap it, throw it away, put a new one in, and begin writing. And then complain about smut in books for 24 hours. That will be at the retirement castle. For Dorothy, we've got Be Free for 60 minutes as an animation. So this will be Dorothy riding on basically doing wheelies on her wheelchair, sitting back in a wheelchair, gliding along the road, having fun, waving her up, flailing her arms around, having loads of fun. I don't know. I think it's a simple animation, but I think it would work quite well for this character. He's quite chirpy all the time. Party at the senior centre for 4 hours, that'll be the senior centre. Wait for her family to visit for 8 hours, this will be the Hal Roach apartments. Or at the retirement castle, if for some weird reason you don't have the Hal Roach apartments. Get mixed up with Marge's mother for 12 hours, so this will be an animation with Homer. And basically, Homer will just be wheeling her around town, talking with her. Maybe he hands her an ice cream or something, and just wheeling around town. It'll be a really unique and funny little animation with Homer and Dorothy. And then finally, spend time with her fake non-son-in-law for 24 hours, and that will be her and Homer in the Simpsons house. So, for Gladys's questline, the book critic, this will basically be Gladys will be sitting in the retirement castle. She'll have a book, she'll be reading it, and she'll complain about the smut. Maybe we could have something with Esme, the author that we have in the game already, who came with books and additional books. And Gladys will be, I keep saying Evelyn. Why do I keep saying Evelyn? Her name is definitely Gladys, right? Yeah, Gladys. And Gladys will be complaining this book is far too dirty. There's a kiss, and with tongues. And something like that, and then she goes to find another book, and she finishes the novel, finds another book. That's okay, but then there's a love scene at the end, so she's like, screw this, I'm gonna write my own book, and so yeah. And then Dorothy, her quest line will be my son-in-law Homer Simpson, and this will be Homer was told to go pick up Marge's mother, and he ends up picking up Dorothy instead, and the whole day he's like, you know what, Marge's mom, you're not so bad, and Dorothy is just playing along with it, and then Homer at the end brings Dorothy to Marge, and Marge is like, that's not my mother, Homer, and he's like, oh, can it be, please? Can we change her? So yeah, that will be her questline. And then finally we have, we have Increase, and we've got Curse the Youth for 60 minutes. So this will be Increase outside the retirement castle, wailing around like a walking stick or something, shouting, getting mad, because he's been woken up. Take his meds for 4 hours. That will be at the retirement castle. Host nap time for 8 hours. That will be the retirement castle. Steal the Puma statue again for 12 hours. So this will be him by the Puma statue. And he'll be like trying to like pick up the Puma statue from the stand. And then he'll pick it up. He'll drop it. And then he'll put it back. And then repeat basically. And then finally, sleep for hours, for 24 hours. That'll be at the retirement castle. Increases quest line will basically be pretty much he begins to take his meds because there's like sleep medication. He's sleeping. Then he hosts nap time. He's telling everyone else that they're being too loud because they're like whispering and stuff. And he's like, "That's too loud. I need you all to. I'm hosting nap time now. We're all taking a nap." He'll sleep for hours, and then like Bart and Milhouse are like making a ruckus outside, and that wakes him up, and that causes the Curse of the Youth. And then the Puma statue one will just have to not be in the quest line. And that's basically my event. Yeah, I don't know. I think it works. I think they can definitely do this. They could possibly throw in another building here. Maybe not include the Native American ice cream and throw another building. But I personally think there's a definitely event here. Could be really interesting to get the older folks. And yeah, instead of like I could have like pulled stuff from newer episodes. Like there was a couple of old folks I could have pulled from newer episodes, but I wanted to keep it with the older, the sort of more classic characters. So we got Dorothy and Increase, and then Gladys thrown in as well, who kind of is I guess a classic character technically, even though she's like a very minor character. But that is it. I hope you enjoyed. Tell me your thoughts on this event idea. Make sure to head over to the Discord to vote for which event you want to see next. It's going to be another major update. I think I want to get through the ones that are on the list, so I think it's like a radio update and the socialite, and I think there might be one more. But yeah, go ahead and vote, and shall see you in the next Simpsons Tapped Out Idea video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.